Told him take the wheel, I'm just walking in my purpose, on purpose. I got the faith, I know I'm working. Protect my inner peace, I'm digging deep and really on the scratching surface. It ain't perfected, but it's perfect.
I'm just trying to be who I'm meant to be. Didn't know I had to conquer all of these enemies, but I know that I will take off and fly, cause I serve a God who can do all of exceedingly. I don't know how, I must admit it, how he'll bring me out, but I'll know God did it. Now I can't make it on my own, no, know what I'm on, yo.
I just told him take the wheel, I'm just walking in my purpose, on purpose.
So today with us on Stool Talk, we have with us a young up and coming athlete, one who been walking in her purpose on purpose. And that's what we do here on Stool Talk. We walk in our purpose on purpose by being intentional. This young athlete is got great character, great hard work. She goes above and beyond. She puts in the work. I've seen her from afar growing as she's developing to her basketball skills, putting in the extra work when everybody else is sleeping or playing and stuff like that. So today we're honored to have with us Miss Joi Battle. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. Like I said before, we spotlight you for all your hard work on the court and off the court, and just the amazing athlete that you are. What inspired you to start playing basketball, and what age were you when you first started playing?
When I first started playing, I was around 5 years old, so around kindergarten. And what inspired me was just the hard work that my siblings started putting in first before me. And it really inspired me to just get out there and try to put myself out there first and just build up my character.
Yeah, what does hard work mean to you?
Hard work for me, it's very important. It just means that like you just have to keep going and keep grinding every day. And you can't just say that you're going to quit. You just have to have the mindset that you're going to get to where you want to get someday. And with hard work, you're definitely going to get there.
Yeah, did you find it hard or was it easy or was it pressure being that your older siblings play? You mentioned them being older.
It was kind of hard because watching them succeed and stuff, it just made me want to work harder. But knowing that they were always better than me, it just kind of put me down a little bit. But knowing I could get better and better, even at a younger age, and then getting older and progressing in my work just is really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. What do you enjoy most about playing basketball?
I enjoyed the different levels of competition, definitely. And also just the levels of opportunities that you can get from working harder and pushing yourself and the better results that you get.
Yeah. How does it feel to be recognized as an all-star player in your league? Congratulations on that. How does that
Thank
feel?
you. It feels really good because I never thought I would get this far. Even in the eighth grade, I never thought I would be here. So it's really big for me.
Yeah. What you think set you apart from you and the other players?
I feel like my leadership definitely sets me somewhat apart because for me on the court, in school basketball, I was definitely a leader because my team would definitely have doubts about who we would play or their skill level, and I would just have to pick them up and keep a positive mindset when nobody else had one.
Yeah, you all in my notes. You all in my notes. We leadership. I love it. I love it. So would you say you're a verbal leader or you lead by actions, or would you say that you're both?
I would definitely say both because my actions do prove a lot, but also my verbal skills are like really good when it comes to leading someone in the right direction.
Yeah. Can you share with us a memorable moment that you have been through or that sticks out, comes to mind during your basketball journey thus far?
A memorable moment is I think it was summer of last year, and I was playing in a varsity game, and their point guard had gotten hurt before the last game, so I had to start as point guard. And I went off that game, and I think it was 19 points against Bowser, I'm pretty sure. So it was
Yeah.
really big.
Wow. What does family and support mean to you?
Family and support is very important because I know I would never get where I'm at without my family. And just them supporting me and pushing me is just something that I really care a lot about and that I really take for granted.
Yeah. What does faith mean to you?
Faith is very important for me because without faith, you really can't get anywhere. You just have to have the mindset that God's there with you through every step of the way and that He'll always be right by your side.
Yeah, I love it. Do you have any special scriptures, songs, or prayers that you pray? Like I know me, I used to say before I started playing, I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I used to be just saying that in the game. People like he talking to himself. So that's what I used to say to get me going to, allow me to be comfort. Just the joy of the Lord is your strength. So when I was nervous or I didn't know, I would say that. What do you go to?
First John 2 and 6 is definitely big because you have to walk through like with him and you have to walk in his footsteps to get where you want to be.
Yes, yes. What aspects of your game do you think you need to improve on, and how will you work to improve them?
I definitely feel my defense is something I can definitely improve on because I need to work on my quickness and my footwork definitely because when you have a good point guard and you have a even better defender, it's just better that way.
Yeah, so I've been hearing about off the court how you are an amazing young lady in the classroom, etc., etc. How do you balance that schoolwork, being a young kid, with practice, games? How do you do that?
Some days it's hard. Just like the other day, I had to stay up and do some homework, but it is what it is. I think about sports more than I think about school, but always school comes first. It's student athlete first, not athlete student. So you have to get your work done before you can get out there on the court.
Yeah, I love it. What advice would you give to a younger player who's striving to try to play sports, don't know how to do it or don't know what it look like? What would you say to them?
My advice would be you just have to keep working. There's going to be a lot of hardships, and you just have to keep pushing yourself. There's going to be days that you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to want to get out of bed. You're not going to want to go to school. You're not going to want to do anything. But you just have to understand that if you don't, somebody else is. So you have to know that if you take that extra step, you're definitely closer and closer to getting better.
Yeah, so what are your goals up and coming for the basketball season?
My goals is to, for at least high school as of right now, my goals is to start JV, dress varsity, because I know I'm good enough to play JV, and I know I can get even better to get out there on the varsity court with those varsity girls.
Yeah, what grade are you in now?
I'm in eighth grade.
You're in the eighth, and you already thinking that that's good that you got, plans and goals, and that you don't, just be like, I don't know, or you focus. That mean you determine. That mean you see what you want and you're gonna go after it. Who are your role models or favorite basketball players, and how do they influence you?
My role models are Zai Cook, and there's a girl named Kendall Carruthers. She came from Springfield and just thrived through and became D1. She's a very good role model for me because in high school we would have played the same position. She plays point guard, I play point guard, and just seeing her get better and better and to get into D1 is very good. And for Zai Cook, she came from Rogers, so she's very local around here, and just to see her progress and even get to the WNBA is just huge.
Yeah. Who would you say, as far as the point guard that you pattern your game after? It could be men or a woman. Who would you pattern your game after?
That's a really tough one. I really don't know who I would put my game with, but I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
Okay, now let me ask you this. This is just an icebreaker question. What type of shoes or gear is needed to be able to be the best that you can be, or does it even matter? Some people got to have an arm thing, a leg thing, what's your drip, what's your swag on the court?
Well, I am very fragile, so I definitely have an ankle brace. I have two knee pads, which makes me look kind of funny, but it's fine. But I don't know. For people to have swag, I mean, it's kind of cool, but I just don't do all the arm sleeves and the leg sleeves and all that stuff. I just feel like it's like not needed because your skill definitely proves who you are.
Well, Russell Westbrook, excuse me, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie sometimes wears the two knee things because point guard going to the hole. Sometimes they even wear thigh pads because y'all take so much punishment in the pick and roll and even defending. So that's good. It ain't like it's extra. You ain't got no Patrick Ewing, them old school knee pads and stuff. Oh, and Magic Johnson, one of the top point guards ever, he wore knee pads. I know your dad can attest to that. Um, what does Coach Nikki mean to you?
She means a lot to me because ever since seventh grade, she's been reaching out to my parents about me getting work in. And she's just a person who you can definitely look up to as a coach. You can see how much she cares for other people. She's definitely been out there and knows a lot of stuff about basketball. So she just really means a lot to me.
Yeah, and this last one is a connection that me and you have. That's how I was able to see your game and monitor it. So if you focus, what is the three E's? On the spot. On the
I
spot.
think what is education, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Um, I have the shirt. I don't remember them, but I have the shirt.
yeah.
Um, I know one's education.
F, F, effort, effort and execution. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So what does Coach Melvin, what did he mean to you? That's my little cousin. So, we'll give him a moment of silence real quick. Yeah, what did he mean to you and what impact did he have on your game and what do you still carry, that you can hear in your head that he, gave you?
He would always tell me to just go. Whenever I would get the ball, it would be, you have the ball, you isolate with just you and the basketball, nobody else around you. You just have to go. He meant a lot to me because he was really my first ever AU coach, besides my school team, but that's besides the point. But he was really my first AAU coach, so he meant a lot to me. He helped me with a lot of training and my vertical and my speed and my leadership abilities. He just helped me with basically everything that has got me up to this point right now. And it's really sad that he's gone, and I will dearly miss him for the rest of my life. But he definitely meant a lot to me to push me and keep going.
Yep, his legacy gonna forever live on. Hold on, I'm gonna edit this part, but when I end the show, stay on there, okay? I'm gonna edit that part. So yeah, thank you. It's been great. We wanted to spotlight you for all your hard work on and off the court, even being an all-star. And I know just by talking to you, just knowing your coaches and knowing the type of athlete you is, you're not gonna settle and that you're gonna continue to go. May God continue to bless you, give you favor. May He order your steps. May He give you strength to allow you to know that you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength, and you're the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath, and that you are, be great. So we just appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.